Back to this week's episode. Today we're going to be focusing on the removal process of micropigmentation. A lot of times people are scared of that process, thinking that once they do one removal session, everything's going to be gone. That's not the case. So we're going to bring you back into my room. I'm going to show you parts of the treatment and explain a little bit more of what happens during that process so that you can have a full understanding in case you are somebody that actually needs to get a removal of pigment. So let's go and follow me. Shamaz is here.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I like your hair.
Nice to see you.
You too. This place looks amazing.
She's the best colonic girl ever.
I saw you outside.
Yeah. Oh, you're parking. I was like,
The best. Best experience in the world.
this is so cool.
Alright, so let me just explain to you what I'm going to do first. I'm going to shape your brows so they have a pretty shape to them, so while they're healing, you can still love your brows. The process today is very soft. I'm not going to cause too much drama because I don't want to cause damage to your skin. I just want to tell your body that it needs to go into like repair mode. And why won't you repair mode when you're doing the saline, which is what you prefer, right? That's a little bit more natural. And break down a little bit apart. So the goal is to kind of just have this pink get a little bit lighter until it's clean. Most people need about 2 to 3 removals, but you might actually like the way it looks with just one until it lightens, and that's it. And done with this one. You can kind of be the judge in about 8 weeks.
Okay.
The healing process is easy. It's just going to be a little sore, not sore. It's just going to feel a little tight, like as if you actually got a cut with like a scratch, shaking, and then it's going to heal from that. So you're going to have to put our beauty balm that I'm going to send you home with. It's 100% plant-based, beeswax, and a bunch of different essential oils that help repair the damage that I created. Okay? No water on it tonight. I'll send you home with the brow shield so you can protect it while you're in the shower. And that's really it. No makeup, which you don't put makeup on your brows. No makeup, no water. It's very simple.
No water
And
for
then-
today.
Yeah, for today.
Okay.
For today. And then you can start the beeswax when it starts to get tight, when it starts to turn into a fluid. Okay, so you can moisturize. So you actually want it to be dry. You want them to leave space for this pigment to work its way out. You
Okay.
don't want to start telling your body, like, heal from this quick because I want to keep what's there. Like, you want it to dry itself out.
Okay. No, but I have to go because this local, it's the Jersey City Economic Development Authority, wanted to do a feature on me for their Instagram. So it's like a 1-minute video. So it's actually perfect. I'm like, okay, 2 video shoot things. Like, I'll curl my hair for this shit.
That's funny. Oh, your hair looks good. I got my hair done today, too, right?
Your hair looks awesome. Wait, so you should come out with a perfume line.
We want to.
It's just hard to make essential oils like
Well,
stick.
yeah.
So I have all these roll-ons, and it's like, okay,
not-
I understand why they call them like aromatherapy. You know, it's like it disappears after 5 seconds.
But it's funny, like a lot of people that do smell me, when I have my essential oils, say that it just smells so different than perfume.
Really?
And a lot of people that have like COVID, that lost their smell, I find that that's the only thing they can actually smell. is
Really?
Essential oils.
No way.
They're like, I haven't smelled a thing, but I can smell you. What do you have on? And I'm like, essential
Are
oils.
you serious?
And it happened constantly.
That's insane.
Constantly.
Do you find that it's specific oils or all of them?
All oils. All.
That's so crazy.
They're like, I haven't smelled or tasted in months, but I can smell you. What do you have on? I'm like, essential oils. It's very light, your brow. It's not horrible, but it's a little, you can definitely see the pink, especially on the ends.
Mm-hmm.
How old are your brows? Like the color?
Oh god, like 3 years? Maybe longer? I think longer. Do people even know about the saline? I never even heard of this.
You never heard of the Saline?
No.
It's popular.
It's awesome. I mean, it's better than doing laser, right? It's less invasive.
Yeah, laser attacks.
Yeah.
It's in there. Sometimes it causes scar tissue because it bleeds. It really opens the skin. So this is done. This is a little bit different. This.
I'll let you do whatever you want.
I'll show you the shape that I'm going for before I start removing.
So how long is it? Like, is an appropriate healing process for all the color to come out?
Honestly,
Like
I
at the
think
scabbing and all that?
like 2 weeks.
Okay.
But not 2 weeks of like, oh my god, I look like I got something done to my face. Just you're gonna be the one really that is gonna tell. Today it's just gonna look a little hurt. Today's treatment really is to like re-texturize, resurface a little bit of the scar tissue that you have. You could literally feel it and see the lines. So I want to almost create like a wash, you know, like almost like a watercolor effect where we just smoothen out the skin a little bit more and tell your body to repair from a slight damage. And because I'm going to shape them, you might actually like how they look. And body. It's from our Beauty by Lifestyle collection. We have 4 different scents. It's pretty much cellular water. There's nothing other than the extract of the plant. So we have aloe, cucumber, lavender, and rose. My favorite one is aloe today. A fan favorite is lavender because it's just very light and clean. I went through my rose phase, but now after I started with the aloe, I think rose is a little strong for me. I just prefer more of that like earthy smell.
Yeah.
And cucumber is just clean too. It actually has a lot of properties good properties for acneic skin because it's more like an astringent. It's really nice. But I'm gonna give you aloe today. I think that's going to be the best option for you.
What'd you say?
Aloe's good for what?
Your butt. So we gotta do a colonic version.
We do. Ray has
When are you
never
guys
seen
available?
that experience. Ray, would you film my colonic?
I don't like you that much.
Here, hold the mirror so I can show you this.
Oh.
So you see where you have the white?
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. I'm like, what? Why do I look so good right now?
So I'm just gonna clean the lid hairs, really. The true brow, like the core brow shape is gonna be there. It's really just what's on the white. So your brows are still gonna be bushy, just a little bit more tamed.
I love it.
That'll be a first for me.
Coffee colonic?
Yeah, like the coffee beans in the ass.
I don't think that's how she
Wait,
markets
that's a liver cleansing one, you said?
Yeah.
Do you recommend it to all these people that are having like liver issues because of
Yeah.
all this shit?
Literally.
The purpose.
I know. I told you I was talking to a therapist, and yesterday she's like, "Oh my God, you need a vacation from this vacation." And then on the plane ride back, Sophia had a meltdown. It's a long flight though.
And that is anxiety on its own when your child has a meltdown in the plane and you're like, there's nothing I can do.
Sorry, people.
Yeah.
And then we do, then we put the coffee up your butt. So after,
How much coffee goes up?
It's about, so we do coffee mixed with quinton, which is marine plasma. So that's helps replenish electrolytes, and it's bioavailable minerals, and some tangerine oil, which helps promote lymphatic drainage and glutathione production. So all that, but in your butt, the hemorrhoidal vein brings the caffeine right up to your liver, so that helps relax the smooth muscle and open up the bile duct so your liver can decongest, and that ultimately allows your liver to function better. It's your largest internal detox gland. So we hold the coffee for 15 minutes because your blood circulates every 3 minutes throughout your whole body, so that allows all the blood to circulate through the caffeinated liver, which essentially is cleansing your blood. And then we do a castor oil pack, which is just it's used a lot in Eastern medicine and Ayurveda. They put just lube you up with castor oil, put the quote unquote flannel over it, and then some
In the belly?
Yeah.
Ray always tells me to do that.
Yeah, it's really good for gas and digestion, but with all intents and purposes during the liver cleanse, it's to help decongest your liver. So that just goes on your tummy for 15 minutes also. And then that's it. And then afterwards you explode on the toilet.
Ray, you want to capture me exploding on the toilet?
With the door closed. And you're oh wow. That looks amazing.
Yeah, so I just shaped them and then I added a little bit of an ash brown pencil to it. Very, very light. Just to kind of neutralize some of that pink. So this is what it would look like healed. Even softer maybe a little bit. Not so perfect, not so perfectly done. If you wanted to do that.
Cool.
So just so that I keep the fronts just very fluffy. I wouldn't even really bring a lot of pigment in here because I just like more of this natural growth.
Yeah.
And really just in here where you have more sparseness.
Yeah, and the front is really sparse when it's not colored.
Alright, so today we're gonna do the removal, we wait 8 weeks out, see how you feel, and then take it from there. Okay. Fecal transfer? What do you mean?
So like, people in dire straits and they really have bad intestinal health, sometimes they'll do like a fecal transfer of someone with a healthy gut biome.
Yeah. Like they do it in England. I don't know if it's legal in this country yet.
It is.
It is?
Yeah, like some of the festivals that I've been to, they lectured about it, and they said it's beneficial. Sometimes better than some other options.
Yeah, I could see it being super beneficial. I just like.
You just want it out, right?
You just like, where is it coming from?
Yeah. How do we know
Like,
this
how do you know
person?
this person's like really that clean?
You
like,
cool with them like that?
True. I had this one crazy client who took her like daughter's poo and stuck it up her ass.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But I don't think that qualifies. I think that order is no.
You have a really good shape to your brows. Full.
People want that kind of shape.
This one's a little fuller than this one here in the front. This one dips down a little bit and this one grows out naturally quicker.
Yeah.
This one grows lower naturally.
It's the ginger scrub.
So then you don't do, because you guys were saying before, like microblading is like old school now.
No, I mean we still have, Shanaz still does microblading. It's just that, throughout the years so many different forms of creating hair stroke evolved, came to existence. So there's all different ways, but I find that the people that stopped in time with the microblading. They just don't know how to really use a blade and, you know, the needle, because it's really a needle shaped into a blade.
Yeah.
And they just go in too deep, and then they cause the trauma, and then they cause the discoloration that, you know, turns pink or in some cases gray.
Gray, really?
Yeah, like gray, like real gray.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that like harder to get out than the pink?
Yes, that's like really deep.
Oh, okay.
Really,
So
really
this
deep.
one's deep, but not that deep.
What you have is more scar tissue than color. So, like, if you were to get, you know, actually capture it with my phone so you can understand.
That smells so good. Is that one of yours here? What does that
Blue
smell?
tansy. You ever smell blue
Yeah. There's, you know, Valor.
tansy? Yes, Valor has, it's a mix of, it smells very similar to that. It's got very, a similar blend.
It's funny, that came out after we came up with this.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And Valor is very blue, right?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I love
It's in
the
the-
blue tansy from Young Living.
All good ideas are in the ether, right?
Great.
What kind of peppers?
So his Instagram is Joey's Hot Sauce,
Okay.
and he has like 4 different kinds, and there's no fillers in his hot sauce. It's like Himalayan sea salt and peppers and like there's like green.
I love hot sauce.
His hot sauce is so good. So Joey, it's so funny. It's so funny how that restaurant, because when I was going through my obsessive raw vegan phase, like that was the hot spot. And now this documentary, you have to watch this documentary.
You're not the first one.
For that, he would make her dog immortal.
Oh my god.
It's insanity. It doesn't feel that bad, considering what you're doing. But were you doing the laser too?
At one point I was.
How was the results with that?
Good. I think lasers for people with like dark brows, like fucked up work. Deep.
You would use the Pico?
Yeah.
With
Now I
that,
just refer out.
does this work on the gray brows?
This procedure, yeah, but it takes forever. Super dark. How it can work is turn the gray into brown. Makes it look prettier than darker. 'Cause I hate gray brows. It's flat.
the whole ride home.
Yeah, pretty much. And then no water on them tonight. Slightly wash your skin tomorrow around the brows for the next 3 days. Usually day 3 you start putting the beauty balm. The beauty balm is very waxy, so you put a little bit here just to warm it up, and then you just apply it like this. Don't apply it. And just use it until it's done. It's good here, it's good on your lips, good on your cuticles, any area that get hives, cuts, rashes. I can use like a little TLC. It's like a plant-based Neosporin.
Okay.
That's the way I can describe it. You can honestly use it in your baby, on your baby if she has any redness or a cut, whatever. It's safe. My sister has used it on her newborn.
Aw.
So it's pretty much for like inflammation and damage. And then the jojoba and the beeswax are humectants. They bring moisture back into the skin and create that protection, that barrier that's going to allow the skin to still breathe, unlike an Aquaphor or a Vaseline, like it'll still breathe through, but it'll create a coating so that nothing really.
Oh, so I can use that as a chapstick then.
Yeah.
So don't wash my face till tomorrow morning.
Yeah, pretty much. You can use like a face wipe for that.
So like every few minutes blotting it, or?
Yeah, just mainly on your ride home, do it like a couple times, 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
And you could blot it, you know, like, remove that little nymph. Scrub it a little bit.
Thank you.
Doesn't hurt, right? Like now.
No, it just feels like raw, but not even that bad.
Yay! Hey, we just finished retexturizing for